GG. Jeez. gonna be a long game. I like the land cruiser. It's gonna be enough though. I like the land cruiser. Mission deployment slot. Nice. And Rooster gonna do. Cobalt over here. What's his name? No panel. Yeah, that's not his name. Bolt or something. This was a wasted tech, so now that was a nice strategy. Drop the land cruiser like that. I think that alone gives him a big advantage. Rooster always plays in the last 10 seconds. So we'll see everything unfold here as he tries to think his way out of this one. He goes Fortress, Elite Recruit Fortress to pound out these wraiths. Bubble, double bubble. I don't like the bubbles. Because what's he have to pop the bubbles? The bubbles. No, land cruisers are pumping these fortresses, but oh, it's not enough. Rooster's on the ropes. He's getting backed into a land cruiser corner right now, and Cobalt's like, I'm just gonna melt through the left side and win. You're gonna think your way out of this one, Rooster. Does he turn on floating array? No, he does not. Melting point on the fortress. That should help take care of the right side. Rooster pulling rounds, better chaff clear. There's not a lot of chaff on this board. Oh, and the flanking land cruiser. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna come in and hit this undefended side. Rooster? Rooster, you've left this flank open all game. It's gonna be your downfall. I'm gonna get my insight. Oh, oh. Mustangs won't do it. These crawlers will probably peel off. No. Those ones will. That's what he needed. Wait, what? It warps in and then goes into the ground? That is disgusting. I never knew that. Unsurprising, there's a lot of things I never knew about this game. And it looks like that's a pretty clean sweep. Mr. Cobalt over there, cleaning up that board. GG. Alright. Yeah, baby. Feel sane. I remember this name from a long time ago. He's been playing for a long time. He's an OG top competitor. Round one. Okay. It's not looking like Steel Sane's gonna take this first round. He's gonna have more left over. An unfortunate debuff timing. Oh, yeah, he's definitely gonna win this round. Those tanks are just too slow to turn and capitalize. And here comes the Paralyze. Oh, it's looking like it's gonna be an easy round one. What is this badge? 2v2 Asian region. Live on Twitch. Check me out. What's happening? Chaff is happening. When in doubt, chaff it out. Oh, flanking in round two. It can be good, but most of these pros are gonna be well prepared for this kind of chaff clear. And however, yeah, still a pretty easy round two for Steel Sane there. See what the cards are. Ace Module, Laser Sight. These are all good cards. So it'll be interesting to see what they pick here. Mediator opting for shield drop. Not sure where he's going to put that. Barrier will eat a lot of marksman rounds. Because it has, I think a barrier has 50,000 HP. 40,000. So it takes, and marksmen shoot slowly, so that's like a long time for a single marksman to pop a barrier. Over here, we see these hounds are going to get deleted. Steel Saint opting for haste module. It's looking like he's thinking he wants those Phantom Rays to do some work. Coming in with what did he grab? More crawlers? His DPS is mainly coming from these marksmen, so that barrier is going to do some good work. If I think he's got one marksman and one, he's just got one marksman in it, so this one marksman could turn things around for Mediator. Indeed, it looks like it does. Barrier staying up is really good for Mediator too. It's a lot of value. Not a lot of damage coming through yet. These units are, you know, not a lot of units are surviving at the end of each round. Looks like Steel Saint picked up the damage item. 65% increased attack. Down here, the marksman. Do have levels available. Let's see if he takes them. Did he get? Oh my god! Shield drop 2 rounds in a row seems pretty powerful. Now, Steel Saint has spent all of his supply. And it looks like, what did he spend it on? Upgrading his units? Getting some more chaff. He's really emphasizing the chaff. I like this cross formation. Not sure how optimal it is. Those fangs are going to come in real late. Let's take a look from his side. A lot of units pulled back over here. And then up here, it's looking like he's gonna be struggling. He's got a lot of chaff though, including these late fangs. Now, this chaff, there's a lot of arc lights though on the other side for Mediator, who loses a barrier but wins the round. He's looking like he's in pretty good shape. He's definitely going to be happy with the way that goes. Now, moving back around, the cards flew by so quick. I was looking the other way. I didn't even see what they were. It looks like it was the Rhino. Yeah, the Rhino drop comes down. This is Mediator dropping a Rhino, gonna try to pop these Phantom Rays. I think Mediator is pretty close. I think he's putting up a good fight. I'm gonna give him my 69 insight. Now, looks like only one Phantom Ray gets hit by the drop over there. We got Wasps coming out for Steel Saint. Not a lot of anti-air. That's some airy. Steel Saint really throwing down air chaff on 5. It's going to do a lot of work. These arc lights do not have anti-air, so that's going to be pretty annoying. You might have to pull out some... You might have to get some Mustangs, because those Wasps are going to carry him to a victory this round. Maybe I predicted Mediator's victory too soon? I don't know. But, come out, the Dominion Core shows its ugly head. This item will eliminate your entire army if the unit that has it equipped is destroyed. Mediator opting for movement speed, and here come the Mustangs to counteract those annoying wasps. Those things are deadly if you do not counter the wasps quickly. They can easily get out of hand. Flying air chaff that can deal some pretty good damage with their quick attack and their numbers. How many wasps are in a pack? Let's count them later. Alright, so here we go. The ion beam gonna get some good damage in. Wasps are coming in from the flank. That barrier is finally gonna go down after so many rounds. That barrier did tremendous work. Steel Sand looking to secure his lead in round 6. And it's not looking good for Mediator, who's getting overwhelmed by all these light units and has got to pull a rabbit out of the hat to make a comeback now. Want Mediator to I mean, a Vulcan is nice, but it does nothing to counteract the wasps or the air threats. It looks like whatever he grabbed, he's just gonna sell it. Steel Sane with a level 4 armored wraith is gonna bring the pain with a unit that will not care about the 60-80 damage hits. That is gonna block 240 damage per hit, which is gonna completely negate the damage from these. Gonna take a long time for a marksman to chip through that 84,000 health, and this is looking like Mediator is about to get run over here. Mediator drops the barrier in the same spot, kind of a throwback to when he was in the lead. But man, oh man, this Wraith is coming from the tower. These elite recruited wasps are going to come through with some serious firepower. Left side, okay. It looks like the Mustangs pulled through, clearing the chaff, clearing the wasps, and now the level 4 Wraith finally does go down. Mediator pulls a rabbit out of the hat with honestly staying real cool under pressure. You know, when there's so many light units on the board, it kind of becomes hard to keep track of it all. Marksman, Mustangs, there's a lot of levels available here. And we see that the Shockwave got picked up last round, and that is probably what made the difference, helping to just punch through big swaths of light units. Nuke round, okay. So both players opting for the nuke. It's going to be a big round. Steel Sane, where are your barriers? Steel Sane might lose this round if that nuke does not get defended. It does have 1,000 supply left, so we'll get to see how he spends it. He's also, both players are spread pretty evenly over this board, so it's looking like, I don't know, it's anybody's game. There come the barriers, and we got to oil out of Steel Sand to slow these units down. Don't see an ignite coming down, but that's still annoying. Level 3 Mustangs, and the battle begins again. Flanks are instantly deleted, and we see that shockwave arc lights on either side just taking big chunks of chaff. The nuke gets through, it hits a barrier, but it gets through on the right side. Left side, Mediator takes it down. Right side, it looks like is not going to get cleaned up in time. And Mediator with a pretty good round. Oh, it's not going to be over yet, though. We got another round coming. So, these games, they are very mentally taxing. You have to think about a lot. You got to look at the board and see, not only try to see what unit would be good for you, but predict what your opponent's going to do. Now, Fire Badgers, level 3 tanky units, and they are Mediator taking his time right now to think what he's going to get. What did he get? He got a level 5 Vortex from the cards, 2 of them. So that's going to put down some good damage sponge, and it's going to work out nicely for him because these Fire Badgers are going to lock on and not be focusing on chaff, at least this pack here. Scorching Charge. So there's going to be fire on the field, lighting up this oil. It's almost like Steel Saint knew what was coming. We got the Rhino drops in the corner, looking at just chaos on this board. There is so much going on to keep track of it all. I don't know how they do it. They are, but that's why they are the top competitive players in this game. You see that he was a champion now, and he's been in this game for a long time. Mediator, I guess he flies lower under the radar. Definitely putting up a good fight here. We see those flanks getting deleted instantly, and now fire does not discriminate as we see so many units. This left side has so many light units running into fire. The Wasps are going to get some good shots off before they go down to these Mustangs. Oh, but these tanks, this crab just tanked that entire side, and Mediator coming through with a really clutch engagement and wins. Wow. What a game. Happens so fast. 20 minutes flies by like a blink of an eye. Alright. Next on the list, let's see what we've got. See what we've got in the top. Take a quick look here at the leaderboards to see where some of these players are at. Now this is by West. 501 is West Division. Let me see. I am not even ranked. We got a top 200 list here. There's a lot of players that are really into this. Anyways, Math is might up there at number 7. Insight leaderboards. Anyways, we'll take a quick break. Quick break. Like my chat is still not fixed. Time for some coffee. Yeah, and we're back. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the next game. Here we go. We've got Pan Piano versus Egophobic. And Pan Piano opting for the training specialist, Tarantula Marksman. And on the red side, Egophobic with Amplify Specialist and Saber Crawler. Okay, going for an aggressive left side push here. Looks like both players are going to be stacking up on the left side. And Pan Piano is, let's see, Pan Piano actually opting to not go for round one field recovery, which is something that you can do, but rarely seen in high level competitive play. And let's see how round one goes as the crawlers. We got a lone sniper over here. Now, this anti-armor cannon is putting in some work. Tarantulas are tanking in the front, and the marksmen take down the rest. A pretty decisive round one there for Pan Piano. And anybody's game still. We got more chaff for Pan Piano and a crab to counteract the right flank, or not flank, but the marksman over here on the right side. Alright, both players gonna make their call in their their next units. Okay, looks like we're stacking up heavily on the left side for both players. Nothing on the right side. One crawler pack is going to run into that rapid fire cannon, and so that marksman is still going to be probably taking out that tower. Now, see, the arc lights are going to get equipped with these small amplifying cores. No technology just yet. We get a tower buff for Pan Piano, and here we go. Crawlers versus crawlers. Sabers are getting stuck on the crawlers. All the chaff's getting eliminated. We got late fangs, a little bit too late to save these tarantulas though, so that's not looking good for Pan Piano, as his marksmen are gonna have to do a lot of work here, and it doesn't look like this is gonna be Pan Piano's round. Those fangs were just a little bit too late. Right, and we got a barrier coming out for Egophobic. And on the other side, we got a damage device here. These fangs are so late. And the shockwave as well to just make quick work out of this chaff. See, missile device. I'm gonna clean up the right side. My coffee is ready. Alright, so let's see what happens here. This barrier is going to put in a lot of work, but anti-armor cannon probably going to take it down. Shockwave is just cleaning up house. However, the fangs are, yeah, they're just getting cleaned up too quickly. That's a lot of damage coming through. Egophobic takes the lead. Got another shield airdrop, incendiary bomb. Heavy armor is probably pretty tempting for both of these players, but there's just so much chaff. And Egophobic drop. Hang on, am I out? Do I have this switched around? Whose tower is this? Blue and red. Okay, yeah, no. So Egophobic dropping an incendiary bomb. Excuse me, Pan Piano. An incendiary bomb, which is gonna hit all his own crawlers. So that is an interesting decision. He's gonna eliminate a lot of his own chaff. You do see a lot more marksmen getting recruited, and there it is. Of course, takes care of the enemy chaff as well. Fire does not discriminate. As we see these snipers locking on to good targets quickly. Taking down one of the saber-tooths. And then another saber-tooth goes down. The marksmen clean up. And who am I to judge? Pan Piano takes the round. He's blue. I have no idea who's going to win this, but we'll go Pan Piano. Ion beams coming out of both sides. A lot of spells this game. We got wasps coming out of Pan Piano as well. Wasps on both sides. And this is going to be a nasty ion beam round. Pops the barrier, pops the Sabertooth into the next Sabertooth. Just massive damage. Wasps hitting the tower. It looks like the fangs are going to clean them up. And Pan Piano takes the round. Euphobic picks up a fortress. A Vulcan being sold. Fortress is going to go down onto the field on that right side. Giant unit with 50,000 HP. First sip of coffee is nice. Egophobic saved his incendiary bomb for this round. We got some flanking crawlers and flanking sledges. Looking like it's going to be a sweep for Egophobic this round. As all the chaff goes down, tower is getting targeted. Both sides losing for Pan Piano. Those sledges just in the corner off the screen. Keeping the chaff busy. Barrier. Mass-produced sledges, level 5 crawlers, and a redeployment. Some tough decisions here. Pan Piano with the redeploy. See how he uses it. Hard to keep track, things happen so fast. I think after this game I am going to go ahead and jump into another match of my own. Now, up here we see temporary range, temporary mobility. We're in round 7 now, so might see some borrowing going on here soon, some rapid resupply. Elite marksman and quick reload. And all I can do is just watch and see, but it looks like Pan Piano's tower is going down quick. And Egophobic. Getting a lot of damage. Pan Piano's gonna have to pull another rabbit out of the hat. Egophobic quickly picks up that deployment slot. He's adding more crawlers, leveling up his saber-tooths, leveling up his arc lights. Feeling good. This oil being very annoying. We see the GG come out of Egophobic, which means he's gonna win. That's what that means. So yeah, looks like my nice prediction was incorrect. He's got a medal up there. Yup, sledgehammers were not the answer, it would seem. With field maintenance, I don't know, Pan Piano falling apart here. See how it unfolds. Oh, a big fire. And there it is. Well played out of Pan Piano. Got my refund. Egophobic is in another game. Let's follow the winner. Saber-tooth specialist with Arclight Saber. He's got the range, shockwave, anti-aircraft, and EMP. Saber-tooth with range, field maintenance, double shot, and entrenched. Egophobic, up against a cost control, horrible will. Cost control gives all your units minus 11% attack and damage, but you get 100 extra supply around. Pretty nice having that supply. See how he uses it. Opts for some phoenixes for some first round cheese. Since there is nothing on this side of the board that shoots up, that's a guaranteed win. And we see nice formation. We see the players lining up on opposite sides of the board. Like, it's gonna be I don't know what you call this kind of board, but it's happening. Definitely not a mirror. Couple sledges will survive, and the phoenixes win the round. That rank 3 marksman's probably looking pretty good right now for Egophobic. Will, though, picks up the wasps for some air chaff, and he's going straight to the air. He's gonna put Egophobic's predicting those wasps and adding some mustangs. Hopefully take them out before they get too out of control. Well, with the grenade launcher fangs, there's some chaff that can clear chaff. Now this was a nice Egophobic predicted where these wasps were going to come in. Grenade launcher fangs, though, actually doing pretty good. Anti-air has been taken out. Orbital will. One ahead. Laser sights on the phoenixes. Get another pack of sledges. Marksman's got a lot of work to do to deal with this board. Oh wow, that's an expensive upgrade for round 3. Range. He's really putting a lot of money into them fangs. Egophobic's got an underground threat coming out of the right side. There are fangs to deal with this. Range on the arc lights for Ego. Gonna helping with these engagements. And some missiles to clear the sledges. Those arc lights will get stuck for a while. Like the wasp pack did get sold out of Will. Right side debuff coming in, the paralyze. All of a sudden, Ego is everywhere. Hey, I'm casting a match. I'm watching this. I'm watching these high-ranked players. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, you got a shield next to your name. You are somebody important. The only problem is this chat is cut off a little bit. Maybe that'll fix it. What do you mean I don't know who you are? No, I know who you are. No, I'm just saying you got like I saw a badge next to your name. It looks like a moderator badge or something. Yeah, of course I do. And just wanted to fix the chat window. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd made you a moderator or what, but apparently I had forgotten. And Horrible Will and Egophobic are facing off against each other. We've got a lot of stuff going on. A big board, a lot of arc lights, and fangs in the front. We've got hackers came out for Horrible Will, and then I don't know. It's hard to keep track of it all because it all happens so quickly now. We got 60 seconds left for the setup round 5. Arc lights. No, yeah, I'm having a good one. Well, I didn't want to bother you this morning, and I only I figured you'd hop on when you were ready, so, and I just would warm up my voice with some casting, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, no, I would love to have you hang out, and but also like I didn't want to pressure you, you know, so I figured you could hop on when you were ready. I'm just having my first cup of coffee. But yeah, I was like, why don't I cast some games and just yeah, you know, why don't I like pretend like I'm casting a professional match and just like, you know, have a little bit of fun uh pretending to be like casting a game, you know what I mean? Fortresses with barriers for Egophobic. He's going to try to counter these hacker beams with the barriers. And, but yeah. Yeah, a little bit of role-playing this morning. Yeah, exactly. Something's wrong with the chat on the screen, too. It's not showing up the way that I want it to. Not showing, like you see how the message got cut off there? It gets cut off at the bottom. I messed it up again. Cut off, I don't like it. Darn it. So the whatever new message gets typed gets cut off. That's annoying, huh? Always technical difficulties. Oh, there goes the screen. Rawr. I waited until you hopped on to fix, and then I figured I'd fix this. Since now there's actually like chat going on. So now I've got to fix it. Let me see if I can copy this code and then say let me tell Google my problems real quick. It says See if I can fix this over here. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. Okay, I think I fixed the chat now, so it's gonna show up. Not gonna get cut off anymore. Whoops. Hang on a second here. There we go. Danny? Danny the cat? Because I'm sure it's not. I'm sure Marble ain't bugging. Oh man. Cat bug. Yo, this game's going crazy right now. Of course it is. Alright, well, that was a game right there. Let's see here. Yeah, well, good morning. Glad to... I don't know, I was up early again today, so I was like, yeah... I don't know if I want to, like, text you right away every time. I just let things happen organically, give myself time to wake up. You know what I mean? Make some coffee. uh... cast a couple replays or a couple random games. Yeah. Here, let's spectate Woot. He's a streamer who's pretty well known member of the community here. Woot. Oh my god, look at this push. He's pushing their left tower. He wants that debuff. He wants to break that tower down quick. Because when you not only does it debuff their army, you also get experience when you destroy the tower, so your units can level up. And if you level up your unit, it doubles its HP and damage. So this would go up to 16,000 health and like, you know, like 2,600 damage. And then you get that level 1 HP and damage every time you level up one of your guys. No, I mean, well, also I thought maybe you'd have you know, like, I thought you might need to study or might need to start your day off like some way. I didn't want to like bother you essentially, but you're welcome to hang out. I'm just hanging out myself, and I was thinking of you, and those were my thoughts, you know, because I know you got that test tomorrow, but of course you can you know, you can do what you like if you would like to hang out. Well, I don't know, you know, you might have a morning ritual that I would be interrupting or something. I don't know. Okay. Well, have you done both of those things? I'm assuming yes. Yes. Got it. So, let me see about something here. Well, he's just all in on the left side. Woot is he's going crabs. He's gonna do grid integration so that they all give each other bonus damage. He doesn't care about his right tower, so he leveled it up. So it doesn't die. It has more HP when you level up the tower. And then basically he is just it looks like he's going all in on crabs. Or vortexes is what they're actually called, but everyone just calls them crabs because they're crabs. Woot is, I'm guessing, gonna drop the shield. Nope, he goes for the laser sights. Let's see where he puts it. Laser sights on a crab. Yeah, it's crab army time. Yep, laser sights on the level 2 vortex. And then his opponent goes for laser sights on a tarantula. Now this tarantula, it's good at cleaning up these light units, the chaff. Not so good at killing crabs because they have 8,000 HP and it only does 500 damage a shot, so it's going to need 16 shots to kill one of these things. And there comes grid integration. Grid integration. Each other vortex increases attack by 15% for each additional linked unit up to 195% damage. So now their attack is going to go way up. You can see here it increased from 1,300 to 3,200, so that's 2,000 extra damage on a level 1 crab. This one's going to be dealing 6,500 a shot. As long as they're linked, they get the bonus. Now, and their thing about crabs some people don't like is that people feel like that's the only way to play them is like a linked crab, but you can also do tanky crabs. But yeah, Woot is just looks like he got flanked by a phoenix that was off the screen in the bottom corner. He has nothing that shoots up, other than these little fangs which are getting cleaned up. So the Phoenixes are going to clean up the round. And he's going to have to deal with that next round with some anti-air. We can see the flank over here. And he got a damage device. Triple Entente. Is that Entendre? I don't know. Triple with the Phoenix firepower. And he sells the one. He sells off the one in the flank because he knows it was kind of a gut punch to come in at the tower from here. We're going all in on crabs as Woot gets 3 more elite recruited crabs with mass recruit, elite recruit, spending extra supply. He's got a damage device on his Mustangs. That should be enough to take out these Typhoons. Meanwhile, the Phoenixes he recruited back here. So basically, this pack of Mustangs is Woot's only response to the threat in the air. Now he does take out the Mustang, or the Mustangs do take out the flank, and then they're going to come and clean up these Phoenixes. His ground army has just got a ton of HP and damage. And there the Mustangs are shooting up into the air. Some of the Mustangs get taken out by the Tarantula, the tower goes down. Now he needs these to tank, and they do. Pretty close round. You like that most of the units are named after animals? Yeah, you know, I never really thought of that. But there are, like... And this one's not named after an animal, but it looks like one, huh? A little crab. Look at this little crab eyeballs. I mean, if they called it a vortex, but clearly it's crab. Arc lights, I love these units. One of my favorite units in the game. I always love to see a good arc light game. Typhoon. Yeah, a lot of weather. It's either animals or weathers or hammers. I mean, let's see, sledgehammers. What do we got going on? The crab line is just growing. But he added arc lights into the mix because he needs some area of effect damage to deal with these light units. The chaff. Must clear chaff. Typhoon with a shield. Okay. He invested an item into the Typhoon on the flank. Phoenixes are going to try to dive this tower. Let's see if these Typhoons... Oh, and if these Typhoons clean up these Mustangs, it's not going to happen. Definitely not going to happen. Woot is getting the better of Triple. His army is just superior. The March of the Crabs is inevitable, inexorable. Even though some of them go down, that one pack of Mustangs cleans up. And he wins the round! Oh. Alright, both players thinking. Woot says, I need something that shoots in the air. He gets the Farseer, but places it in the flank, and he gets an air unit of his own. 2 Overlords. Overlords are also known as boats. Woot woot. Also known as boats because they have big holes. Hull hole. Lots of HP for a flying unit at 28,000. Lots of damage. Photon emission. Photon emission, he's going to make this whole area get damage reduction, immunity to electromagnetic, ignition, acid, and degeneration beam effects. Big hole. Yeah, big boats. He's guarding his flank with a missile. 2 missiles. He leveled up his tower again. Completely just putting all his weight on the left side. There's the photon emission. So now his ground units, they're not immune to oil. The oil will still slow them down. But it is looking like a one-sided, lopsided fight. Phoenixes are going to take out 1 boat. Overlord's going to take out 1 Phoenix. If this Overlord goes down, there's not going to be anything left to shoot up. But it does not go down. Woot takes the round. And with that, Triple Entendre is going to need to pull out a miracle to make a comeback in this game. How do you like my caster voice? The caster voice has come out. I didn't even know I had one. But I've watched so many casts of professional StarCraft and of professional Dota that I have actually... I just found out I have a caster voice. I'm glad that you love it. Of course I have one. I took acting acquire. Just copycatting my, I'm just doing copy. Alright, looks like we've got some... Oh, come on. Leave me... No. Hey. We went over this. There's plenty of things I've failed at. Including being a successful YouTuber. See what I mean? I'm just having fun. Don't act shy or modest. You're killing me, Smalls. Mustangs. No, I love you. That's all there is to it. Love is the answer. Love is all you need. Love and photon coding. Putting in work. Boats. Putting in work. Crawlers. In the oil. Phoenixes. Oh, the tower goes down. That's a huge debuff. So many Phoenixes. Oh, but here comes the counter debuff. And it looks like Triple is gonna get wiped out. Okay. GG. GG rhymes with I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Here's something glorious to look at. The glorious sword plate. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. So, I hope I didn't lose my only viewer. Are you there? Hello, hello. Yes. Yes, it says I have zero viewers, so I wasn't sure. Cool. No, I'm looking at the studio panel and it says 0 viewers. So that's why I was like, okay. All right. Big. Yeah, maybe I should refresh that. Refresh. There, now it shows you. All right. What much ado, much ado. I've been putting in some freaking work into this game, yo. Check it out. Let's see here. Oh. Well, you win some, you lose some. I've been winning some and losing some. Woot. Woot woot. I like watching these games because it's a little bit less stressful than playing these games. So I'm going to do a little more casting here. Alright, for all you new players out there, what are we looking at? We're looking at Mechabellum. Mechabellum, it's an auto battler on a board. Oh god. Stop me! Somebody stop me now. Sabertooth. It's a big damage dealing tank. It's a DPS 17,000. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I was like, there was a tower debuff. Woot's in the blue. Okay, you know what? I don't want to cast another game. I want to play one of my own. I want to play. I gotta get up in ranks. Oh, wow. Nuclear Penguin. Oh no, he's 100 and he's got 100 more MMR than me. I'm scared. I'm scared. What am I gonna do? This looks like a good combo. Fire Badgers will burn down the chaff and the light units, and the Marksman will be a good DPS. So I've got AoE and I got DPS. So he's got AoE for hounds and some DPS and AoE and tank. Alright, let's think about this. I don't think I'm going to sell any buildings in the first round. I'm going to hold off on that. My unit composition kind of gets a little bit countered by his unit composition, so I'm going to do like a defensive, far back kind of a build. Thinking... What am I thinking? I think I need chaff, right? Now for chaff... Crawlers are good, fangs are good. Up against this army, I think... Oops, I think the crawlers are going to be the choice. Do something like this, I guess. And crawlers are going to go way out in front. Yeah, he's doing a push on the left side. He got some crawlers. Oh, I just got an error. YouTube's not receiving enough video. Looks like the stream quality is going to go down. Yeah, I'm dropping into the red. I'm buffering out. This is why I started early, because right now is when they start doing work on the internet, so I'm probably going to... stream's probably going to go down. Well, that's a bummer. My snipers are getting some good lock-ons. The stream quality's back up, it looks like. Hopefully that buffering goes away. You do get to hear my voice. Yeah. Talkity talk. Sorry, I'm getting my butt kicked, so I'm trying to like... Well, I'm not sorry, but I'm trying to figure out what the heck to do here. I think air chaff. Air chaff would be a good choice. Yeah, this is very, like... This game is, like, heavy on the brain cells, you know what I mean? Heavy on the brain cells. Oh, he got more Mustangs. He knew what was coming. Of course I am. I'm just... I'm losing. This is a learning experience here. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I need something. I need something to tank. I need something to tank. Give me this. Elite recruit. A fortress with super heavy armor. There's a tank. Borrow. Upgrade the marksman. And another marksman. Side, I guess. I don't know. Do it. Hit it. This fortress needs to do so much work. It's got 219,690 HP. So I'm hoping that's gonna sponge a lot of this damage. And give the rest of my army some time to deal damage. Hit it! Let's go. It's all about you, fortress. I maybe should have pushed it a little bit further forward, but I don't know. We'll see. My air units are getting deleted right now. Snipers are getting deleted. This tower is going to get deleted. And so is this game. Okay, I'm still in it. Barrier. Fortress. Barrier. Borrow. Double barrier. Double barrier fortress. It's all my money. And then let's do this. Mobile beacon them. And let's have them go towards the tower. And then towards the other tower. This is the gut punch. And that doesn't look suspicious at all. Just don't mind what that looks like. That doesn't look suspicious at all. A jointed penis is what that looks like. Two bubbles and the path. Sorry. I'm sorry. I said... Alright, here we go. One barrier goes down instantly. Oh, the tower debuff. Awful, awful timing. Alright, GG. GG! I just got... RIP! RIP. Well, my MMR has gone up since yesterday. Let's see. All right. Here, let's turn back to casual. Let's practice a little bit so that we have time to think. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like the stream quality is going down again. Let's see here. Practice round. Let's try this. Tarantula, crawler, hard AI. Yeah, get ready for more buffering. Dude, this hard AI is not joking around. They're pushing the left side, spider mines. My tower. Okay, we get the debuff. It's gonna be a bad debuff timing though, because as soon as it wears off, they're gonna debuff my tower, and then we're gonna engage with the paralyze. So this is not good. Thankfully, my crawler's kind of spread out some of that damage. Here comes the mines. Here comes the debuff. Please. Oof. Yeah, it's hard AI, so I do have time to think. And right now I'm thinking I need to defend this tower. So I'll fortify it. But also I need to pick one of these. Like, this one I can level up a guy. This one makes it so that whoever gets this item is immune to being slowed down from the paralysis. These ones I'm not really interested in. I like the items. I'll get this. Now, the other thing is that there's nothing here that is anti-air. Which means I could get an air unit. Like a Phoenix. Or a Wasp. He'd have nothing to do, he'd have nothing to counter it. And I'm going to keep pressuring this side. So we still got nothing. The AI still has nothing that shoots in the air. So I'm going to win this round by default. I think actually this game I might be able to get away with some rhinos. Maybe. I'm kind of thinking about going all in on the wasps, going for a wasp build. Jump drive lets me reposition them freely, so they're not stuck like most units in this game. Once you place them, it's permanent. I'm gonna put them back here. Click damage to give everything extra damage. Now, he got phoenixes to, but that's his only air unit. Comes the paralyze. Paralyze hurts. Oh, another paralyze is gonna happen because of these crawlers here. Double paralyze. Dang. Yeah, my internet's slowing way down.